Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today I am going to be attempting to rebuild the New York Jets. This team is very not talented. They're actually not doing horribly in the actual NFL. I think they're like 4-4 maybe, 3-5, something like that. They're on pace for like a 7-9, 8-8 sort of season, which would not be great for them because then they're not going to get a good draft pick and they already have a pretty bad team talent-wise and age-wise. But anyway, I want to give you guys a quick look forward. So obviously right now I'm going to be rebuilding the Jets. Next week, ideally, I'm going to start rebuilding the Browns. I'm going to rebuild the Browns. And then after that is going to be the Bears. And then after that is this going to be a fantasy draft rebuild, which is, I'll probably choose the Eagles for it, just because they're my favorite team. And I don't want to do a fantasy draft rebuild of a team that I haven't normally rebuilt yet. So I'll probably do the Eagles since I've already rebuilt them, and like I just mentioned, they're my favorite team. So what I'm going to do is, instead of using their actual team, I'm going to draft the team, with a fantasy draft and then try to rebuild that team. That was suggested to me. I've seen those videos on YouTube. They're pretty interesting. I like watching them. But yeah, the Jets and the Browns were suggested pretty highly. Somebody first said the Browns or the Jets. That was the first comment on my Cardinals rebuild. So then I was going to do the Browns, but then like a couple minutes after that, somebody suggested the Jets. So I was like, since they both suggested the Jets, I'll just start with the Jets. So I'm doing the Jets, and then next week will be the Browns. Anyway, though, let's get right into this one. I usually don't justify my coach name, but the reason why the coach name is Papa Shram is because my dad is a Jets fan. If anyone's wondering, I think I've mentioned that before, but I just wanted to address it here just in case anyone had any questions about it. But anyway, this is the Jets roster. Probably their best player on offense is Bilal Powell, or ASJ. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has actually had a pretty good season so far, if I am not mistaken. I think I picked him up in my one fantasy league, and he's pretty solid. But Quincy Enunwa is also pretty talented, but of course he's hurt. And Jermaine Kearse has actually been quietly having a very solid season. He has probably at least 5 touchdowns, I want to say. He's actually been able to do pretty decently with Josh McCown. They have decent chemistry together. Josh McCown hasn't played horribly, but it's, Josh McCown. He's pretty accurate when it comes to like adjusted completion percentage. I remember seeing something from Pro Football Focus, and he has one of the higher adjusted completion percentages, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, he's not bad, but he's not fantastic. Probably one of the better quarterbacks they've had in the past couple of years. Maybe the last good one they had was like Ryan Fitzpatrick a couple of years ago. I don't want to say last year, maybe the year before that. I think he had like almost 30 touchdowns the one season. He actually played pretty well. Their O-line is pretty atrocious. Kelvin Beachum looks like the highest rated player, but he is 28 years old. He could probably stay for at least the first season. I'll probably end up drafting like some offensive linemen because guards are pretty easy to draft. And then the defense, I don't really know where to go on this defense. Leonard Williams is very good. Muhammad Wilkerson used to be amazing. Does he still have quick or anything? No, he just has normal development. I honestly might trade him because I think he makes a lot of money. Can I check out his contract here? I think he makes a lot of money. So let me go to contract and skills. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, he's making a lot of money. I think I'm probably going to trade him. I'm sorry, Mo Wilkerson fans, but I feel like the Jets in real life should trade him and try to get some value from him now because he's not really old, but he's 27, and I feel like a lot of teams would want to get him on their team, But they also have Leonard Williams, who's amazing. Leonard Williams is very, very good. I don't remember when he was drafted, but I don't think he was a first-round draft pick. I feel like he was like a second or third or later than that. I don't know, but he's very talented. He might slide into D tackle because he doesn't really fit this. Actually, I don't know what the Jets have. I don't know if they have a 4-3 or a 3-4. Obviously, it shows a 4-3 here, but that could just totally be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. I think they have a 3-4 because their outside linebackers look like 3-4 kind of guys. Yeah, so I don't know about that, but Demario Davis, not that bad. 28, yeah, he's really fast. Probably trade him, though. Darren Lee will probably be the starter for this season because he's young. He has some potential. Always good to see. 2 rookie safeties, which isn't bad. Marcus May and Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams, I think, is superstar. Yeah, he does. He's a stud. That's good to see. I think he's playing well in real life as well. And Marcus May, I'm not really too sure how he's playing, but he has actually incredible zone coverage for being a rookie. And really good man coverage. He can play corner if we needed him to. I don't think I'm going to go with that. I mean, Terrence Brooks isn't bad either. I can move Terrence Brooks to safety. Just have him there play there for a season. I'm not sure exactly. I can always draft a safety too and then have Marcus May play cornerback. But Mo Claiborne, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he's been classified as I don't think he was a bust, right? Maybe. I'm pretty sure he was really talented in college. And then when he got in the NFL, I think injuries kind of hindered him a little bit, and I don't think he played up to his potential. I could totally be wrong. I remember him being on the Cowboys and fans having a lot of expectations for him, but I don't really remember him doing too much. I could completely be wrong, though. Wait, hold on. They have Rashad Robinson? When did that happen? I didn't even know that. That's sick, actually. He's a good corner. He's only 1 year out, and he has quick development. That's actually really nice. He's a good building block to start with. So yeah, this team's pretty talented, and I'm sorry if Morris Claiborne was very good for the Cowboys. I'm an Eagles fan, and I feel like I would have noticed if he played extremely well. I don't remember him playing well, but I remember him being like kind of highly rated and highly. He was there was a lot of expectations for him. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get into some trades now. Jeremy Curley, Bruce Carter, and something Clark. I'm sorry, I don't know his first name, for the 49ers first rounder. I'm trading the Browns, Demario Davis, and this Stanford guy for their first rounder. They really need middle linebackers, which is kind of funny because they had green interest in that 69 overall middle linebacker, which is kind of funny. Trading for the first player here, Muhammad Wilkerson and Steve McClendon, and a 4th rounder for Amari Cooper. That's kind of insane that works. So Rontez Miles, Devin Smith, and a 6th rounder for Rodney Hudson. Just piling on some more draft picks here. Josh McCown, Matt Forte, and James Carpenter for the 1st and 6th rounders from the Dolphins. Wesley Johnson and David Bass, I think his name is, for Trevor Williams and a 5th rounder. I don't know if you guys can tell yet, but I'm kind of going for the whole stockpile on draft picks strategy for this one. So Bilal Powell and Jermaine Kearse will get me a 1st and a 4th rounder from the Colts. Terrence Brooks and a 3rd rounder next year for Javon Hargrave. Buster Screen and these 2 other corners for the Cardinals 1st rounder. I'm just taking all the Cardinals draft picks because for some reason they have green interest in Darryl Roberts, I think your name is, and Xavier Cooper. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm trading them for the Cardinals 2nd rounder this year and a 1st next year. This is the team. I'm fully expecting to go 0-16. That would be nice. Honestly, that would be ideal in this scenario because I want I think I have 6 draft picks. I hope 4 of them are in the top 5. I just said a lot in those past couple of sentences. I just noticed that after talking. I'm sorry, but it happens. Anyway, though, yeah, I think we're going to go at most 2-14. I feel like that's at most. Maybe 3-13, but I feel like that's pushing it. The only solid players we have on offense right now are Amari Cooper, Rodney Hudson, and ASJ is not bad. I think he might have slow, though. He does have slow. Honestly, he's still good. I think I still might keep him for this entire rebuild, even though he has slow. And Quincy Nunez is not bad. Robbie Anderson's not bad. Honestly, the wide receiver core is not bad. Bryce Petty, definitely not the answer. Elijah McGuire maybe can win Rookie of the Year. I highly doubt it, though, considering Deshaun Watson's in this division. Not in this division, in this conference. The defensive side of the ball looks a lot better, though. I don't know if I improved. I definitely didn't. Actually, maybe. Honestly, it may have improved. Actually, though, hold on. Trevor Williams went down in overall. I don't think this actually really affects anything, but he was better being man-to-man. Pretty sure. And the Jets do have a 3-4 defense. I looked at the formation subs. Yeah, and they have a 3-4. They also have a 4-4 package, which is interesting. So that means this guy's going to play... What's your name? Mike Pennell. I was going to say Mike. I really didn't even know who that was. D-line's not bad, though. It might be set. Maybe not. I probably will end up getting a new right end eventually, but I think Leonard Williams and Javon Hargrave are okay. Do you have quick or do you have normal? Normal, that's still good, though. I think you still have some pretty decent stats. Linebacker core can definitely use some work. Maybe Darren Lee's good. Darren Lee usually gets a lot of tackles. He might be able to stay. Jordan Jenkins is rather young. He's only 23. He's actually a decent pass rusher, so he might be able to stay. Jamal Adams will stay for sure, and I think Trevor Williams, Leonard Williams, and Jamal Adams are the only 3 that are for sure, and I think and Javon Hargrave are the only 3 that are probably going to be starting this entire time. I want to say Darren Lee might end up moving to the 2nd middle linebacker position after we draft one or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the team. Hopefully we go 3-13, 2-14, something along those lines. I'm going to I'm going to change the XP sliders. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Alter, probably. I'm going to change the XP sliders. I'm actually going to put them all at 130. I want to see how this plays out because I feel like some players were getting way too much experience in the past couple if they're all on 150. I can probably go through and do this individually and change some, but I don't really feel like it. They're always going to be 130. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you at the midseason mark. At the midseason here, we are 0-8. Very good. You can see I signed a practice squad player, Corey Clement, my Philadelphia Eagle man. Anyway, he's on the team now. I'm just going to make him start because he's a rookie and a 75, and for some reason, he was a free agent. Actually, no, he was just on the Eagles practice squad. He wasn't a free agent. I could just steal him, so I did. Elijah McGuire is not performing well. Didn't really expect him to. I'm going to see if Corey Clement can get some experience. That would be quite nice. If not, it's not really the biggest deal in the world. But anyway, this is what the team looks like. Pretty much everybody's not confident. That's fine. Didn't really expect anybody to be balling out or anything. I mean, Jamal Adams has 10K experience. Let's upgrade him quick because I usually say if they have 10K, I'll upgrade him. I'll try to get this both to 80. I'll put the rest in zone. It's only 1. But now he's an 83. He's not bad at all. I knew he was going to progress well because Jamal Adams normally does. But nobody else on the team looks like they have a lot of experience. That is okay. Check out the division, though. We are 0-8. Patriots 5-3. Bills 4-3. Dolphins 3-5. Fairly close division aside from us, but that is okay. I think I accidentally clicked on scouting not scouting quarterbacks, just scouting players in general. I meant to go to sign free agents. Looks like ASJ is here. I'll probably give him a contract. Coney Ely, likewise. Quincy Enunwa, I will. Morris Claiborne, probably not. I'm not going to give anybody else a contract here. So Austin Safarian Jenkins, I understand he has slow development, but he's really not bad. 87 speed, 85 catching is actually really good. Coney Ely, I will give you a contract because if you don't start for us, I can just trade you. Not really the biggest deal. He's coming back to the team, and Quincy Enunwa, kind of the same deal. If I get a better wide receiver or something, I can just trade him. Not really that big of a deal either. So they all come back. They all didn't want that much, so I didn't mind paying them. But yes, we are 0-8. I'm actually kind of happy that that's the case. So I'm going to scout these players, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of this season, we did not make the playoffs. Alex Smith wins MVP. Okay, we did go 0-16. That's phenomenal. I only have 800 experience for the entire season. I didn't spend any of it. That's just how much I got for the whole season. Anyway, what am I doing? Team schedule. Probably lost every game in the preseason. We actually didn't. We beat the Giants. And then obviously lost every single game. Any of them even close? This one actually was against the Dolphins. Against the Jaguars, that was pretty close. Against the Browns, pretty close. Against the Bills, we got blown out down here. I see by the Panthers. And we got blown out by the Chargers. Like, wow. Okay, that was a big blowout. The Chiefs, that was actually relatively close too. Okay, anyway, that's surprising considering they have the MVP. Check out the stats, though. Anyone play decently? My bad, I hit my microphone. I didn't mean to do that. Bryce Petty, you know, almost 4,000 yards, but more interceptions than touchdowns. Pretty abysmal. Rushing, Elijah McGuire didn't really do anything. I feel like Corey Clement. Nope. Wait, did Corey Clement start after the? I don't know. They both didn't play well. It doesn't really matter. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. I think this is like just over 1,000 yards for all three of these guys. Bryce Petty had 246 yards rushing. That's okay. Amari Cooper gets over 1,000 yards, though. That's one bright spot. Robbie Anderson almost gets over 1,000 yards. I think I just said that's a bright sport. Whatever. Bright spot is what I meant to say. Quincy Enunwa, 72 catches. Not horrible. Check out sacks. Probably a lot. Kelvin Beachum lets up 30. Wow. Brandon Shell lets up 21. And Dakota Dozier lets up 10. Definitely need to replace that. But Darren Lee, 162 tackles. That's a lot of tackles. Tackles for loss, 10 from Leonard Williams is not bad. Sacks only 6.5 from Coney Ely. Not getting that much pressure. That's okay. Interceptions 3 from Marcus May and Trevor Williams, and then 2 from Morris Claiborne, and then that's it. I doubt we have any touchdowns then. Let's see though. Yeah, we don't have any touchdowns. It's alright. 31st on offense, probably 32nd on defense. Am I right in saying that? Doesn't even say. Let's see. 6,500. I feel like that's not horrible. Yep, it is horrible. What's last? Yep, we were second last. My bad. That's terrible. I don't know why I thought that wasn't. Whatever. Yearly awards, though. Obviously, Alex Smith is here winning MVP. Not a Jet in sight. Probably going to be the same way here. I don't know why I said probably. Obviously, it's going to be the same way there. Defensive Player of the Year. Yep, no Jets. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe Elijah McGuire sneaks in. He actually doesn't. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Jamal Adams comes in 4th. Marcus May comes in 7th. Not horrible. That's actually nice to get some experience there. Check out the experience, though, as a whole. Probably nothing. Probably almost absolutely nothing. Yeah, Amari Cooper did get a decent amount. Did he make the Pro Bowl or something? I couldn't see that. No, he actually didn't. I was going to say I can see that for getting over 1,000 yards, but he did not. Check out the defense, though. Anybody have a lot? Jamal Adams, 7.9. Marcus May, 8. That's not bad. Darren Lee has 9. All right, yeah, obviously, like, nothing going around here with the experience, so I'm just going to send him to the offseason and hopefully, actually, to the Super Bowl to see if I can see another superstar developer, and then I'll see you guys in the offseason. Looks like the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. I can just see it down on the bottom left, but pretty much in free agency now. Morris Claiborne is the highest rated free agent for us, but I'm not going to negotiate with him. I don't really want him. He didn't play badly. 2 picks isn't horrible, but I still don't really want him. We have 46 million cap room. Anybody here that looks nice? Alshon Jeffrey, but I cannot pursue that. He's getting way too many points. I hate that. The Redskins always just overpay for everybody. It's so annoying. Sharif Floyd is here, though, but look at this. Look at the amount of points that are being spent on these guys. They're, like, really insane to try to sign because you have to just pretty much break the bank on all of them. I don't think I'm going to go after anybody. Yeah, I mean, Alshon Jeffrey would be so nice. Richard Rodgers isn't bad, but I don't need a tight end. Teddy Bridgewater, no, I don't run him. I don't want him. I'd rather draft a quarterback Completely lost my train of thought there, though. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for anybody. Aaron Lynch isn't bad. Maybe I'll sign him just for some trade bait. I'll give him like a low deal. I'll probably do this with a couple players to see if I can get some trade bait. Let's do that. 58 points. It's like nothing. So I'll go through this, see if there's anybody that is not getting like any offers, like Eric Reed. Probably go after him and give him not much and then try to trade him. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the draft. We are in the draft now, and I'm pretty sure I have the first overall pick. So that's always nice. For some reason, I thought I just simulated it. I would have been pissed off if I did that. But yeah, we have the first overall pick. I can probably trade this one down. I think I'm going to do that with the Bengals because there's a quarterback I want. So let me just see when he's supposed to go. But I'll probably do it with the Bengals because I feel like there's no way the Bengals take a quarterback. You know, I know this guy doesn't have the best combine grade, Tate Trahan, but I know he has superstar. This guy looks like he is going to be better, but I'm not sure if he has superstar or not. So Trahan is going to be our man. I kind of rhymed a little bit. I'm going to trade this one back with the Bengals, unless, let me see. Because if the Giants still have Eli and he's like a mid-80 or something, I could probably trade it back with the Giants. But if not, I'll do it with the Bengals. What am I looking for? The Giants. Do you still have Eli? Eli. No, they have Teddy Bridgewater. Okay, if they draft a quarterback, I'm trading for him because they should not draft a quarterback here. That would be kind of stupid. But anyway, I'm taking not Orleans Darkwa. Meant to go to picks, my bad. First, second, and their first next year. Please do not take this quarterback. I will be thoroughly livid if you draft this quarterback. So let's skip to my pick. They took a corner. Okay, that guy didn't look bad. He had an insane combine, but his top 3 skills are actually pretty bad. They're all C+. Anyway, though, Tate Trahan, welcome to the squad. 81 overall with superstar development. That's good to see. Doesn't have the greatest throw power, 87, but he has really good accuracy, which is nice. 85 deep accuracy. That's actually very good. So he's going to be a solid quarterback for us. Hopefully he can go off. This pick and my next one, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet, so I will be right back. I accidentally just drafted that guy. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to reorder my draft board. Oh no, please, were you good? That pisses me off. Okay, were you good? 79 overall. Well, slow development. Okay, that was at least a good pick. That wasn't like a complete bust. That sucks. I didn't want to draft him. I meant to draft him in the second round. I was trying to order my draft board. I hit X. Does X really take the player? This pick is going to Pierce Breland. He looks very good. I know he has superstar development too, which is nice. He's probably going to be our #1 guy, and I'll probably move Amari Cooper to the slot. So let's take him. 78 overall with superstar. Technically, we reached, but I'm fine with this pick. I know he's slow, but he has amazing catching, his amazing jumping, and amazing spectacular catch with actually really good acceleration too. So I'm okay with that pick. With this one, I'm just going to skip to the next pick. They actually took, or the Rams took an outside linebacker. I'm okay with that. What is our pick after this? The 17th. All right, I think I'm going to have to trade up in the draft because I want one of these guys. I think I want this middle linebacker. Yeah, this guy looks insane. So I definitely want him. So I'm going to draft one of the guys I want now, though. So let's go with Frank Troutman. He looks very good. 81 overall with normal. That's nice to see. He's definitely going to come in and start, I think, over... Who do we have? Coney Ely? Right? Yeah, so I think he's going to come in and start over Coney Ely. Look at that. 86 tackling, 86 block shed, 88 power move. That's very good. So with this pick, I am going to trade up, I think. So let me just go to, like, the 10th pick. Let me chill there. I was going to take either Troutman or Swilling. So I'll have to see what Swilling was all about. I can see the Cowboys taking this guy, so I'm going to trade up quickly with the Cowboys. There we go. I was able to trade this pick up, so I'm giving them my 20th pick, Ardarius Stewart, and a 6th rounder next year for the Cowboys' current pick here. So let's take my player. I'm still pissed I accidentally drafted that cornerback, but he was pretty decent, so I guess I can't be too mad. Anyway, draft board, though, let's go with Deshaun Hamilton. I guess he's the, the wide receiver for Penn State, because there's a wide receiver on Penn State named Deshaun Hamilton. Whatever, gonna draft him here. 80 overall with quick development, 88 speed. Wow, 92 tackling, 88 hit power. This guy is a freak. Okay, that's good to know because he is very good. I have a bit of a dilemma. I don't know who I want, Eric Pollard or Tyrone Booth. They're both good. I think I'm going to go with Pollard, though. I feel like he's better. Ooh, I don't know yet. Hold on. I might have to... I might second guess myself. Keenly's still there too. I don't need him though. I just drafted a wide receiver. I mean, not a wide receiver. Quarterback. Nobody else here I want. Okay, so it's between these guys. That guy's really good too. He's really quick. I actually have a good amount of cornerbacks though, so I'm just going to go with Eric Pollard here. 77 was slow. He's not going to start. He's extremely talented though, but he's not going to start. I'll probably end up just trading for a running back, unless I'm able to still get... Wait. Okay, I don't have the 20th pick. See, what do you... See, okay, I traded this pick down. You see that one? 20 right there? I traded that down, but the game glitches and it still shows me I have it, but it's not my pick. So if that running back's still here, I might take him. I think that cornerback literally just went. I would have drafted him too. I think I would have... Yeah, he just went. Okay, yeah, all my players went. I actually have this guy. He's a mid-second rounder. I have the second pick too. I'm trading this one away, and then I'll draft him with the second pick. I think that's what's going to happen. So let's trade this one away. Maybe with the Browns. Are they offering something? No, the Bengals. Okay, that's a first and a second next year. That's a first and a second next year from the Saints, who don't have Drew Brees. Yeah, I'll take that from the Saints. They don't have Drew Brees. That sounds good to me. I think this linebacker is a little too good to pass up on. Why did they draft him? That was him, wasn't it? Why did they draft him? Okay, well, what the announcer is saying now, it doesn't sound like anything good, because it sounds like he didn't show up for stuff. I don't know, I'll have to check him up after this. He didn't show up for like meetings and stuff like that. So I'm going to trade this one away and probably my other second rounder. Maybe try to get some like third rounders this year. That's 3 second rounders next year. That's a ridiculous trade, so I'm going to take that one, actually. And now with this next trade, I'll probably try to get like a third rounder. Actually, let me gauge where I am and see what I want to do. I am going to trade this down for stuff this year. That actually helps me out a lot, I think, because I need some third and fourth rounders this year. That's a third and fourth rounder, but they actually had a decent pick, I think. That's a third and fourth rounder. That's actually a really good third rounder. Because, what, that's like the... ninth pick in the third round, right? That's not bad at all. I might have to take that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Redskins, right? Yeah, it's a third and a fourth rounder and a fourth next year. That's not bad, because that just gives me more opportunities to draft some of these guys. Because I have a lot of, like, fourth round talent. I have another... Oh, no, I have this third rounder here. Okay, never mind. So, with this pick, I'm going to start taking players now. So, let's go with... Who is the first fourth rounder that's supposed to go? Pierre Winters is a mid-fourth rounder. Marcus Gilbert is an early fourth rounder. Okay. Mid-third rounder. Might have to go with him. Or an early fourth rounder. You're 21 years old too? I think I want this guy. Okay, you're not bad. Definitely not bad. You have good speed, good hit power, good zone coverage. Wow. You're actually pretty good. You might actually come in and start. I'm not entirely sure yet. But that was a decent pick. I will take that. This next pick is going to be probably that wide receiver at the bottom. This guy right here, Markel Gilbert. My fault, not Marcus. Markel Gilbert looks decent. Pretty quick. 4.43 is not bad at all. You can jump really high. Decent top 3 skills. What are you all about? 78 overall. Wow. Okay, you're very good. I think I have to figure out some way for that guy to start. Maybe I'll put him in the slot and have our other rookie at number 2. That sounds good to me, actually. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. This pick, though, will probably go to this cornerback, right? Yep. Do I have enough picks to pick up everybody else here? Hopefully. There's a bunch of wide receivers here I don't really want anymore. Honestly, these guys might be good, but I'm not going to have enough room for them anyway. So let's go with this guy, Pierre Winters. 70 overall, not the greatest. Technically, I reached. You just have really low play rec. It's 49. Honestly, though, if that play rec was upped a little bit, you would be a lot better. Your awareness is really low, too. Not bad, but you probably won't start, just for like depth purposes, really. I'm probably just going to keep talking over this. I usually like to cut out between my draft picks, but I'm pretty sure these are all going to be like pretty sequential. So, I don't want this guy. Why did I don't know why I was so high on that guy. Anyway, though, I'm in the 4th round. I can trade down these couple. I think I might actually end up doing that. So, hold on. I have the first pick in the 7th round. You're a late 7th rounder. Okay, cool. So I'm going to trade around this 4th. And my next 2 fifths, I will take 1 5th, 1 6th, and 1 7th. Okay, I'm finally able to take another player now. I traded down all the picks I said I was going to, so let's start taking, guys. Jazario Mathis. What a name, what a player. 79 overall with superstar development. That is going to help our offensive line so much. 88 impact blocking, 84 run block, 77 pass block isn't bad. 80 acceleration is actually insane for an offensive lineman with 82 strength. He's actually very good. I am excited to have him on the team. This next player is going to be another offensive lineman. Hopefully he's good. I hope that left tackle wasn't him. I'm pretty sure he's a guard. Yeah, this right guard here, Corey Wilson, looks very good as well. 74 overall with normal development, but he is going to come in and start for sure because he's young, 6'4", has good strength, really good impact block, decent run block, and decent pass block with, again, 78 acceleration. That's actually really good acceleration as well. And then this last pick is going to go to, I don't remember what position this guy is, but these guys are probably all going to come in and start. I might have to trade for another offensive lineman. I'm not sure where we're at, but let me get this guy. Darren Carter. He looks phenomenal as well. He's strong. He's quick. All these guys are really fast. 76 overall with normal. 3 excellent picks in a row. I figured these guys were going to be talented. 82 acceleration. These guards are all so fast. Or just these offensive linemen, I mean. Very good blocking stats. Good strength. This guy's going to be on the team for the long run as well, I think. Okay, good thing I didn't draft that guy, actually. He's very talented. I mean, you can see him. He's an athletic freak with 87 speed and 92 tackling, 83 block shed, 91 hit power. But he has slow development. So that's actually kind of nice. The Saints kind of sparred me. A bust. I wouldn't call him a bust, though, because he's actually good. They actually drafted Kennelly, too. Oh, Kennelly only has normal. Okay, I definitely like our guy more. But Kennelly did look very good. And now I'm going to look at, who is he on the Bengals, I want to say? Yeah, the Bengals drafted this guy. Oh, man, he's an 82 overall. You can see right there in the right scheme or something. He's very good as well. He's pretty much just as good as our guy, so I don't really regret taking our man. But yeah, so this is actually a really good rookie draft class. This is one of my best drafts I think I've had. Stocking up on draft picks is definitely the way to go. Quincy Enunwa, a first and a second rounder for Kareem Hunt. Coney Ely, a second and a fourth rounder for Vic Beasley. Well, that shouldn't have happened, but Kelvin Beachum for Andrew Norwell. This is the team for the second season. I think this team's good enough to go like 9-7, maybe 10-6 if this quarterback can go off. But actually, I'm going to show you guys kind of like a trick. I don't know if this actually is a trick or not. But from what I've noticed, I've done a lot of rebuilds, right? What I've noticed, if you switch the offensive playbook to the Steelers, and you switch this to vertical offense, the quarterback just balls out. I don't know why that happens, but usually if you do that with a rookie quarterback, they play a little bit better. If they're actually a good player, they will play better. This is kind of a good way to like tell if your players are really talented, because sometimes with like West Coast players, like for example, last year when I rebuilt the Colts, I ended up trading Andrew Luck because he just wasn't performing well. I don't understand why. Because if you keep like the Colts offensive scheme and then the West Coast scheme, it just equates to quarterbacks throwing like 3,600 yards. Like that's not good. That's not realistic either. Andrew Luck is not a 3,600 yard passer. He's like a 4,600 yard passer each season. So like he wasn't playing to his potential, and that's just because of the scheme. I don't really think this is like cheating or anything like that. I think it's just making sure players play to their potential, because I think that's the only way to make sure a quarterback actually plays well, considering this guy isn't really a West Coast sort of quarterback. I mean, he's kind of quick. He has alright throw power. He's really accurate, so he kind of is West Coasty if you think about it, but I'm okay with pocket passer. I think that's good. I just wanted to show you guys that little trick. Now this quarterback will probably throw for over 4,000 yards. Hopefully that's ideal. Anyway, though, also, I didn't do that last season. I didn't change it last season because I was trying to do as bad as possible. So I didn't change that. If I did that, Bryce Petty probably would have thrown for like 4,300 yards if I had to guess. But yes, anyway, this is the team. I realize I haven't spent the experience yet. I'll do that after I record this segment. But here's what the offense looks like. Not bad at all. And then here's the defense. The defense is improved for sure. We got Vic Beasley here now at the left outside linebacker position. We got the wide receiver from Penn State at middle linebacker. Yeah, I hope you guys know who I'm talking about. Deshaun Hamilton. I think he's number 1 for Penn State. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about if you watch college football. I don't even watch that much college football. I only really watch Penn State, to be honest. That's why I kind of know some of their players. But yeah. Defensive line is pretty much the same. Nothing really changed. I just got this new end. Hopefully he can play better than what Coney Ely did. I think he fits the scheme a little more. He's a 3-4 run stopper. Pairs well with Leonard Williams being a 3-4 versatile dude. And then Javon Hargrave is just a balanced D tackle with a lot of strength. He's a big man. He can fill that gap nicely. So anyway, the cornerbacks aren't the greatest. We're starting Newcomb. Also, I signed Kyle Fuller in free agency. I gave him a very, very, very generous deal. Actually, not generous. What's the opposite of generous? Generous? I don't know. Ingenuous? It's not a word. I don't know, but I didn't give him much, and he accepted, which was kind of nice. I was considering moving him up to safety, but then Marcus May actually played pretty well, so I'm going to leave Marcus May up there. And then there's somebody else I wanted to touch on. Where is he? Aaron Lynch. I signed Aaron Lynch in free agency too. The reason why he's playing defensive tackle, he's clearly not that great of a defensive tackle. He would be a good defensive end, but the reason why he's here is because if he is at end for some reason, he starts above Troutman, even if they're both the same position. But like, I can't even move Troutman above him because Troutman is just the backup for Leonard Williams. I don't know how this works. I know I can go into the depth chart and change it, but I feel like it'll get changed. I don't know. I think this is the only way I can make sure that Troutman plays rather than Aaron Lynch. So that's the goal. Anyway, though, I'm going to spend this experience, and then I'll see you guys at the mid-season, and I did not mean to go to my coach. Okay, I'm just sitting through the season, and we lost 60-31. Look at this. What happened? How did we lose so badly? Ryan Tannehill had 6 interceptions. Oh my god. Ryan Tannehill only had 160 passing yards, but he had 4 touchdowns. Our freaking quarterback threw 6 picks. Alright, maybe that scheme doesn't work for everybody. Jesus. Latavius Murray didn't even get a touchdown. Alright, so there was 4 passing touchdowns, right? Is that what that said for the Dolphins? Right, 4 passing touchdowns. Okay, so that's 28 points. It was 60. That was 28 points. Did they get like a couple pick sixes? That has to be the case. Oh my god, this guy had 4 interceptions. What in the world? Please tell me you had like 3 touchdowns. No touchdowns? They had no defensive touchdowns? Where did they get all the touchdowns from? Kick return? Okay, alright, Jakeem Grant had a touchdown. No punt return touchdowns. I don't know. That guy had 4 interceptions in 1 game. That's ridiculous. Okay, sorry. I usually don't stop midway through the season to tell you guys what's going on, but that's insane. At the mid-season mark, we are actually 5-3. So we are playing very well. You guys saw one of those losses. Hopefully I kept that in the video. If I didn't, we lost 60-31 to the Jets. To the Dolphins. I'm sure I kept it in the video, though. I'm not going to discuss it because I don't want you guys to hear it twice. Anyway, though, Vic Beasley, let's bring him back very quickly. I knew he was going to win a contract, you know, while I was trading for him, but I feel like it was still worth it considering he's very talented, and we have a lot of money. And he's actually really hard to sign in free agency because he never accepts my offers. Anyway, Amari Cooper is here, so is Leonard Williams. Looks like Trevor Williams is too. So Amari Cooper is coming to the team. Leonard Williams I would like back as well. That would be nice. Please come back to the team. You are. All right. Trevor Williams. Robbie Anderson, I think I'm going to let go because he's not really doing anything on this team right now. He's a 4th string guy. So I'm going to let him go. Same thing with Lorenzo Malden and Josh Martin and Bryce Petty. Those guys can all go. So let's check out the experience. Hopefully the quarterback is playing well, aside from that 1 game. He has 13K experience, but Amari Cooper has 19K. That's actually just because I didn't spend his because I didn't really feel like it. Our middle linebacker has 8K. That's good to see. How is this guy playing? 5K? That's not bad for having slow development. This guy's 4.7. That's not bad either. So let's spend the experience on the quarterback. He's an 82 overall in the right scheme. He's actually very good. So that's nice. Let's get his awareness up. I'll probably just only put it into awareness because I think his throwing stats are already pretty good. I'll get this to 75 and then put the rest into awareness. Makes him an 85 overall. That's nice. I don't know if awareness really does anything. Obviously, it impacts overall a lot, but I don't know if it actually helps the players. It would be nice if it made him throw less interceptions or something, but let me just check something quickly. Okay, that's the receiver I want to be at number 2. But anyway, what I was saying, hopefully it makes him throw less interceptions so he doesn't throw 6 in a game again. While I'm here, I'm going to spend my coach experience. So let's do that. Maybe for the linebacker upgrade. Actually, I didn't get this one yet. Yeah, I'll get the increased weekly goal XP, and then by week 15, when I stop it to see who won the Heisman, I should be able to get the linebacker upgrade. We just beat the Patriots 41-14. That's good to see. We are atop the division. Patriots are in second at 5-3, and then the Dolphins and the Bills are both 3-4, respectively. All right, well, I'm going to scout these players, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. The season's about to be over. The division is rather tight, and we made the playoffs going 10-6. Okay, that's huge. I'm pretty sure that means we went on a 3-game win streak at the end of the season. Pretty sure we did. We were 7-6 at one point. I think we were 7-6 at one point. Anyway, though, check out the schedule. We went 2-2. in the preseason. Won the opening game to the Browns, then we lost 2, beat the Dolphins, lost 1, went on a nice win streak there, then lost a couple, got destroyed by the Vikings, then we did go on a 3-game win streak to close out the season. Just barely inching our way through these games, though. But at least we won. That's fine. Going 10-6, we made the playoffs. That's nice to see. Aaron Rodgers wins the MVP award. Our quarterback, though, had 5,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 21 interceptions. I told you, putting it to the right scheme gets him a lot of yards, but it also gets him a lot of interceptions usually. I've actually noticed that a lot, too, with some rookie quarterbacks. They throw a lot of picks, but that's kind of fair, kind of expected from a rookie quarterback, so that's okay. Rushing, though, Kareem Hunt averaged under 4 yards a carry, but did have 17 touchdowns and 1,100 yards. That's not bad at all. Receivers, Amari Cooper got 1,300 with 6 touchdowns and nearly had 100 catches as well. Our rookie, Pierce Breland, had 96 catches, over 1,000 yards with 9 touchdowns and nearly 1,100 yards. And then our other rookie receiver had over 1,000 yards with 80 catches and 6 touchdowns. ASJ didn't play that well, but that's okay. Offensive line, much better from last year. Still not amazing from this Jazario Mathis guy, but I think he'll just do better next year. I'm sure he'll develop and do even better. Defense, though, Deshaun Hamilton, 135 tackles, 3 picks. Hopefully that's enough for Defensive Rookie of the Year. That would be nice. Tackles for loss, though, we only got 11 from Leonard Williams and 8 from Javon Hargrave. Not that much. Sacks, 6.5 from Jordan Jenkins, 5.5 from Javon Hargrave, 5 from Frank Troutman. Not getting that much pressure. That's kind of frustrating. Interceptions, though, 3 from Deshaun Hamilton, 2 from Jamal Adams, and 2 from Marcus May. 1 from Vic Beasley, Darren Lee, Trevor Williams, Spencer Newcomb, and Kyle Fuller. I didn't check touchdowns. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I don't feel like going through that list again. Anyway, though, we were 4th on offense and 28th on defense. Our defense definitely needs to get better. Tate Trahan actually comes in 8th for MVP. That is nice. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Is he on that list at all? He is. He's number 10. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Landon Roberts. All right, Deshaun Hamilton comes in 6th, though. I don't see a rookie above him. Any rookies on this list in general? I don't see another rookie, so that is nice. Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to our quarterback, which is nice. Then our one receiver is right there, our other receiver is right there, and our backup running back is right there. Not bad at all. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Craig McGahee over Deshaun Hamilton. That's annoying. Spencer Newcomb comes in 4th, though. Frank Troutman comes in 7th, and Dixon Pyle comes in 9th. That sucks a little bit, but hopefully our linebacker still got a decent amount of experience. Maybe he made the Pro Bowl or something. That would be nice. Our quarterback got 33,000. Amari Cooper got 55,000. This receiver got 44. That's actually really rare to see the second receiver get way more experience than the third receiver. That's actually extremely rare to happen. Check out the defense, though. I had the middle linebacker do only 15K, but that's not horrible. Did you make the Pro Bowl or something? Nope. I'm kind of actually surprised he didn't make the Pro Bowl. Yeah, nobody looks like they have that much on the defense. I mean, Leonard Williams, 13K isn't bad. So I'm going to spend this, and then I'll see you guys, in the game. This is the team for the playoff game here. It looks pretty good. The offense is very talented. This guy went up to an 88 overall. His stats are actually very good. Everything is pretty much a 90 here, except for speed and awareness, which is nice. And awareness can be boosted up easily after this season, but speed isn't the greatest, but he's still very good. 6'2" is pretty tall. Insane catching stats, insane jumping stats. He's very good. This Gilbert guy is also good. He has 95 jumping. I didn't even notice that. Of course, Amari Cooper's good here. Kareem Hunt, Tate Trahan. Your name's Tate, right? Yeah, Tate Trahan, very good stats there too. Offensive line's looking nice. ASJ is still there chilling. Here's the defense, though. I think the offense is better than the defense, but the defense has Vic Beasley, who is a 91 now. Jamal Adams is an 87. Also, I made the executive decision to put Marcus May, my voice cut out there, my bad. Made the decision to put Marcus May down the cornerback for one reason. Kyle Fuller is an 80 at cornerback, and Marcus May is an 80 at safety. Kyle Fuller is an 81 at safety, and Marcus May is an 80 at quarterback. So our team got 1 overall point better. There's no reason not to do this. But Marcus May has good coverage stats, aside from press, but that's okay. 80 man, 85 zone's not bad. Maybe if he does well next season or something, and if I decide to keep him here next season, not sure what's going to happen yet, but he might be able to go up in overall if I just get his press up. And then Kyle Fuller is actually pretty decent up here. He has 79 zone. He has 81 hit power too. I'm sure he was a safety. That means that in college, I don't know if he was, honestly. He could just be a hard-hitting cornerback, but since he has 81 hit power, I kind of assume he was a safety in college. Yeah, like I mentioned this a lot. I never try to boast about knowing players in college or anything like that, because I really don't know many college players. So a lot of the things I'm saying, like the fact that I said Kyle Fuller was probably a safety in college, if he was, I'm sure a lot of people are like, how do you not know that? Like, you know what I mean? But I just don't. I don't follow college football much. I'm sorry, I just don't. Anyway, though, we have to take on the Steelers. That was a very quick rant. about that. But I've said that before too, how I don't try to like know everything about the NFL. I don't boast to know that. But anyway, taking on the Steelers, 88 overall. I think we were an 82. And now I have to think of a word. Comment orange chicken. Gonna keep the food trend going, not tend, food trend. So orange chicken, that's what I had for lunch earlier today. It was phenomenal. It was just from like my campus's meal hall. I don't know why, but they make very good orange chicken. It's kind of weird. It wasn't from like Panda Express or anything like that. There is a Panda Express on my campus somewhere, but it wasn't from Panda Express. It was just from my meal hall. It was really good. Anyway, though, yeah, comment orange chicken if you're still watching. This is one of the weirder words I think I've had you guys comment. But anyway, thank you very much if you've made it this far, and I do definitely hope you're enjoying. 24-10, we actually ended up getting another touchdown. 27-10, maybe if we can get a touchdown and come back. 27-17, we have pretty much no shot. 34-17, we lose the game. This game looks like it was a bit of a blowout. I mean, it kind of was, but it should have been a little closer than that. Their last touchdown was like pretty much in garbage time. It was very close to the end of the game. But yeah, 34-14, we end up losing. It's so hard to win playoff games in this, man. Like, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong, right? I'm just simming the game and watching it. My team always freaking loses. But yeah, Ben Roethlisberger probably outplayed our quarterback. Looks like he did. He threw for a lot less yards, but it did not throw an interception. And had a much better completion percentage. But Le'Veon Bell, 162 yards and a touchdown. Big Ben down there actually had a touchdown as well. Ray Derby had a touchdown. Martavis Bryant did. Amari Cooper and Pierce Breland all had touchdowns. Tackles, though, Deshaun Hamilton had 11, Darren Lee had 9. Tackles for loss, there were none. There was a couple sacks, 1.5 from Stephon Tuitt, and then a whole lot of people with a half a sack. And then Joe Hayden, the former Browns cornerback, had an interception. We're about to be in free agency now. Let's see who is here. Hopefully there's some studs. If Odell is here, that'd be pretty sweet. Tevin Coleman is, though, being a 95 overall. I'm not going to go after Tevin Coleman, but I will go after Brandon Scherff, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I'm going to go after Brandon Scherff because we can use one of our guards is like a C or something, and Brandon Scherff is a 92. So why not, right? 99 total points. I hope that if he doesn't accept that, I am filing a lawsuit against EA for stealing. Nelson Aguilar is a free agent. Oh, man. I haven't checked his overall yet. I'm sure it went up, right? Obviously, he's an 82 now, but it could have just been because he played decently or something. I didn't check what they actually changed his overall to. It would be nice if they did update it to like an 80. I feel like he deserves that from this season. But there's nobody else here that I want. Marshawn Lynch is really a free agent. Okay, yeah, there's nobody else here. I don't think. Yeah, definitely not. All right, we're in the draft now. I didn't do all that much scouting because there's not really that many players that I want. So let me pause the draft here. Let me check out who I want. I kind of want that wide receiver just to see what he's all about. Maybe he'll come in and play slot for us. Play the slot receiver for us. I feel like the Panthers might take this corner. Tyrone Lacina, or Lacina, however that's pronounced. I feel like they're going to take that guy. Let's see. Please don't take the wide receiver. Okay, I skipped my pick by accident. I meant to. Absolutely meant to just skip that pick. Whatever. I think the Browns got him. I don't really remember his name, to be honest. So I'll look at the Browns, the Raiders. I don't think there's no way he went after that. There's no way he was more. He probably went to the Browns. I'll just check out the Browns and then. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm really messing up in the draft this year, but you know, I'm gonna take this guy. 78 was slow. Kind of saw that coming, considering you didn't have a good combine, but you have very good stats. Not really that mad about that. This draft is kind of just like a random filler draft. None of these players are really going to come in and start. I have like a decent linebacker I kind of want. I really didn't scout many people, though. It's ready? Let me see. Where's this linebacker? This guy. This guy looks pretty good. I have a feeling he has slow development, though. He's a second-round talent. I can take him in the second round. So, with this pick, let's go with another corner. Nah, I don't feel like going with another corner. That guy probably has slow. Let's go with... Honestly, is my only other dude scouted. Nah, let's go with a halfback, right? Why not? Backup halfback. Are you any good? This guy looks pretty good. Be a beast. 78 overall with normal. You're actually really good. Actually very good, but you're not going to come in and start, I don't think. This next pick here is probably going to a corner. I'm probably going to take a bunch of corners in case any of them are really good. Let's go with this guy. Why not, right? You good. 79 with normal. You are actually very good too. I have a whole lot of young cornerbacks, but I don't really need any of them. That's okay. I don't know. This draft, again, like I said, is just to try to find some like random studs if they exist. Let's see. There's another corner I kind of wanted here. Not that guy. The other dude I wanted did get drafted. So let's go with... I have a lot of hope in this linebacker, so let's go with him. I figured he was going to have slow. The reason why I thought he was going to have slow is because he looked exactly like the guy last year that had slow development. You know, the guy that we accidentally passed on because the Saints traded up for him. This is, yeah, he looked exactly the same with, like, the combine grade and, like, the stats and everything. And then he also moved down from a first-round talent to a third-round talent. So I kind of figured he was going to have slow. He's still talented, but he's not going to come in and start, definitely. This next pick, though, I'm going to try to just talk all the way through this because I don't have many picks. I'm just going to take all my players and then probably sim the rest of the draft. So with this pick, let's go with this guy. Late second-round corner. Wow. You're actually really good. You were really fast, too. Okay, you're talented. I don't know if you're going to come in and start, though, because I have a lot of freaking cornerbacks. I might have to trade a couple of them because I might try to get an even better one or something. I don't know. Pretty sloppy at this point with some of the trades, but I'm going with this fullback, right? I'm just confident. You're going to be a beast. Yep, told you. I knew he was going to be one of these guys. I definitely could have just waited and not wasted a draft pick on him, but I don't care. I wanted to get the whole great pick-looking thing and get an 81 overall player. I don't know. I'm just going to sim the rest of the draft, I think, or maybe trade away these first couple of picks. Actually, before I do that, let me make sure I don't have anybody else, like, scouted. That's, like, fully scouted in green. I don't. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to trade away this pick, maybe my next pick, too, just to get some better value for next season. I see a second rounder. I see a second and some fourths. It's probably the one I'm going to take. Second, 2, 4. No, oh, yeah, the second and the 2 fourths from the Broncos looks like the best. I'll trade this one down and probably my next pick, and then I'm going to sim the rest of the draft. And then I'll come back to you guys, you know, after I trade away this pick, I'll come back to you guys most likely with a trade. Actually, no, I wanted to check out the receiver from the Browns. Pretty sure he went to the Browns. I gotta remember to do that. I saw a second and a fourth. That's what I'm going to take here. So, yeah, after this, I'm going to let you guys know what that one receiver was all about from the Browns. And then after that, will probably be a trade. I think this was the guy. The stats look like they fit. Because the dude from the Browns wasn't the guy I was looking at. I don't think. Because I remember the guy I was looking at being very fast. This guy's good. This guy's very good. But 88 speed, I don't think that's what the guy had. I'm pretty sure the person I was looking at had, like, he ran like a 4.3 something. And this guy from the Raiders looks like it was probably him. But he's very good as well. These guys are both amazing. 95 speed, 88 catching. Holy crap, that guy's good. I kind of wish I drafted him. Look at this dude, too. Leandre Tolliver, I understand he has slow development, but I wouldn't even care. I would still freaking start him. He's good. Okay, yeah, so that was the player we missed out on. Kind of lame. But I'm going to advance the week now and probably trade for some superstars. And just like that, we are getting probably the best middle linebacker in the NFL. In Luke Kuechly, we are trading that guard. I think this is the guard that has slow development. If not, it's not really that big of a deal. But we're trading Carter, a second and a fifth rounder, for Luke Kuechly. Aaron Lynch, a second and a fourth next year for Kevin Byard, who is an 88 overall right now. Kyle Fuller, a second, and Marcus May for Jadeveon Clowney. One last trade here. Jordan Jenkins, a third and a second rounder for Tre'Davious White. This is what the team looks like for the last season. I pretty much entirely dismantled the Jets because there aren't many players that are left here that were originally on the team. I mean, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, Brian Winters somehow made it this entire way. That's kind of random. Christian Hackenberg, same thing. Elijah McGuire is still here. Look at him trucking down there. None of the receivers made it. Good to see. And then the defense. I mean, Jamal Adams is here. Leonard Williams is here. Is that it? Nope. Darren Lee's still here. This Donahue guy. Like, not many players that are still here. Just definitely not many. But yeah, this is what the team looks like. We have a whole lot of corners, but these are just the ones I'm starting. I don't really care too much who plays cornerback number 3. I guess I'm just going to throw this McKee guy there. Because you have quick, normal. I think we drafted a guy with quick. I don't really care. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But there we go. There's the team. I think it looks very good. This team is definitely a playoff caliber one. So I'm just going to sim right to the end of the season, and we should definitely be in the playoffs. At the end of this season here, we went 10-6 again. Honestly, I was expecting a little more, but 10-6 is definitely okay. We came atop of the division above the Patriots, and then the Bills went 9-7, and the Dolphins went 5-11. So let's check out the experience. Let's go to team schedule. Not the experience, my fault. Let's check out the schedule is what I meant to say. 3-1 in the preseason. Won the opening 2 games. Okay. We lost 60-something to 20-something to the Dolphins last year. And now we beat the Dolphins 63-21. What happened? Our quarterback threw 5 touchdowns. A lot better. Ryan Tannehill played really badly. Kareem Hunt had 2 touchdowns. Mari Cooper had 3 touchdowns. Luke Kuechly had an interception. Is there any... Wait, how many interceptions did we get? Nobody had more than 1. Okay. Do we have any touchdowns, though? How do you get 60 points without any defensive touchdowns? Really? What about kick returns? Did we get one? We did not. Punt returns. We had 2 punt return touchdowns from our... Wow, okay. Our backup running back is a beastly punt returner, apparently. Anyway, though, I didn't finish looking at that. Regular season, we went 2-0. That was a crazy win, though. Then we lost a couple. We beat the Eagles. We lost to the Jaguars. Won 3, lost 2, won 1, lost 1, and then won 3 to end off this season. Not bad at all. Let's check out the stats, though. Hopefully, our quarterback played well. Leonard Fournette got MVP. I see that there. Our quarterback definitely did worse in the yards, but he also did a lot better with the interceptions. I think this is an overall better season because I think he had more touchdowns too, and a lot less interceptions and like 600 less yards or so. Kareem Hunt's pretty much like the same kind of season as last year. A little bit worse though because he had 4 less touchdowns and about the same amount of yards. Our receivers, 92 catches, not 96, 92 catches from Pierce Breland, 906 yards and 6 touchdowns. Amari Cooper had 8 touchdowns, but he got 3 of them in one game. And Markel Gilbert almost got 1,000 yards with 7 touchdowns. And Amari Cooper did get over 1,300 yards. I didn't mention that. Blocking, very solid. Only 12 sacks led up all season. Luke Kuechly, 134 tackles with 4 picks. Good season there. Tackles for loss, 11 from Frank Troutman, who also had 10 sacks, but Jadeveon Clowney had 11.5. Leonard Williams looks like he had 9.5 there too, but Luke Kuechly had 4 picks. Kevin Byard had 3, Tre'Davious White had 3, and so did Trevor Williams. 2 from Jamal Adams, 1 from Vic Beasley, Deshaun Hamilton, Dixon Pyle, and Banks McKee, who's the rookie. Did we get any touchdowns this season? We did not. That is okay. We were 12th on offense. Defense is probably like upper 15, I want to say. 21st, yeah, that works. Not very good, though. So Leonard Fournette does win MVP, but our quarterback is at number 7. That's not bad at all. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Our quarterback's number 3. Tom Brady's still in the NFL. Good to know. Defensive Player of the Year. Luke Kuechly wins that. Jadeveon Clowney comes in at number 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Willis Clayton. Not sure who that is. I probably drafted him. Running back? Looks like a running back. Maybe he's the running back from Alabama that we drafted. I feel like we drafted one of those guys. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Banks McKee comes in 7th. That's not bad. Best quarterback, our guy comes in 3rd. But yeah, Tom Brady, still a 98 overall. Alrighty then. Best running back, Kareem Hunt comes in 3rd. I'm surprised he actually came in 3rd. Chris Carson is an 87. Wow. Didn't expect that. That's interesting. Amari Cooper comes in at number 6 for best wide receiver. Taylor Gabriel is on the Bills. I see that. Brandon Scherf is number 4 for best O-line. Rodney Hudson's number 7, and Andrew Norwell is number 8. Best D-lineman, anybody from our team, doesn't look like it. Best linebacker, Jadeveon Clowney and Luke Kuechly are number 3 and 4, respectively. And best defensive back, nobody from our team made it, but Breanne Body Calhoun did. Not any of our kickers, we only have 1. Our kicker did not make it. Who is our kicker? It was Chandler Catanzaro at one point, but I think I saw him on another team there. I need to know. Who's our kicker? Dustin Hopkins. Okay. Anyway, the offense, this is what the experience looks like. Nothing too insane, but not bad all around. Our quarterback got 15K. That wide receiver over there got 17. Amari Cooper got 22K. On the defensive side, nobody has that much, but Luke Kuechly has 14. Vic Beasley is over 10, as does Jadeveon Clowney and Deshaun Hamilton. All of our linebackers do. How did McKee do? 7K, not bad. All right, so I'm going to spend this. I'm going to spend my coach experience and then my actual player experience, and then I'll see you guys in the game. This is what the team looks like. Kareem Hunt went up a couple overall points. I can see our wide receiver is now a 90 over here. Amari Cooper is a 94 with confidence. O-line looking a little bit better, and then here's the defense. Our linebacker core is deadly. That is a fantastic-looking 3-4 linebacker core, if you ask me. Secondary looks very good as well. Tre'Davious White is up to a 92, looking really good. So let's get into this game against the Bills. Hopefully we can at least get 1 playoff win in this rebuild. Considering how hard it is to win playoff games in Madden 18, I kind of consider getting to the playoffs sort of a success in the rebuild in my rebuilds. I've kind of always had that kind of mentality. Great English there, Shram. But yeah, even last year I had that mentality that if you made it to the playoffs, it was sort of a success, especially for a team like the Jets that hardly ever makes the playoffs in normal rebuilds and stuff like that. So I think this one was fairly successful. We drafted some beasts, we traded for some good players, had some good seasons, but hopefully we can at least get 1 playoff win. That would be nice. Definitely looks like we have this game maybe 31-10, 34-10. Somehow we got more points than that. Okay, 34-10. We actually won pretty convincingly there against the Bills. Our quarterback looks like he played pretty well. Didn't really make any mistakes. That's nice. Tyrod Taylor played horribly. That's kind of unlike him. He doesn't throw many interceptions if I'm not mistaken. But Kareem Hunt almost had 100 yards. Didn't have a touchdown. Willis Clayton did, and so did LaShawn McCoy. Who's their starting running back? Oh, Spencer Ware. Okay, I was going to say, how did LaShawn McCoy only run the ball 4 times? Touchdowns, Austin Safarian Jenkins and Kareem Hunt each had 1. Defense, Preston Brown had a whole lot of tackles. Ian Williams had 2 tackles for loss. Leonard Williams had 2 sacks. And Tre'Davious White had 2 interceptions. A lot of 2s here. In the divisional round of the playoffs now, we have to take on the Jets. Nope. Jaguars. I am the Jets. We are a 95. Okay, they are a 91. Looking really nice. Hopefully, we can pick up a win against the Jaguars, an inch closer to the Super Bowl. 20-24 now. We're actually losing this game. 27-20. Oh, no, we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose this game. 27-27. We actually tied it up. Oh, no, they're going to get a field goal, though. 30-27. We lose against the Jaguars. That sucks a little bit, but that's okay. Our quarterback threw 2 interceptions, but Blake Bortles threw 3. Neither quarterback played that well. Leonard Fournette ran the ball like crazy. Kareem Hunt also had a touchdown, but a lot less yards. Trey Burton, who made his way to the Jaguars, almost had 100 yards and almost had 10 catches. But Pierce Breland had 2 touchdowns. Defense, Tre'Davious White had the most tackles. Javon Hargrave had 9. No tackles for loss all game. Only a couple sacks, 1 from Leonard Williams and Vic Beasley, and then interceptions, 2 from AJ Bouye, 1 from Trevor Williams, Vic Beasley, and Luke Kuechly. So sadly, that's where this rebuild comes to an end. I wasn't able to completely rebuild the Jets, but that's okay. I think this team is still pretty solid. I'll give you guys one last rundown. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Like I said in the beginning, next week's rebuild is going to be the Browns. And after that, I think I said the Bears, and then some kind of fantasy rebuild with the Eagles most likely. But here's the team. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.